Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We were wearing loud, obnoxious shirts. It'll be the last time you see me in one of these.
Mini-me! Mini-me!
We got Craigellachie 23.
Haruka! Haruka!
And Black Glencairns.
We're going to test
know what
that! Black Glencairn style.
Blacked out style.
Darkness, baby.
Haruka. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's the Street Fighter. Street Fighter deal. I think so. I think it's Haruka. He sends out a deal. All right, we're in, right?
This is visual whimsy, as Bart calls it.
Yeah, this is great. They had this in medium. I was like, you got to wear it. It's like child size.
He talked me into it.
Yeah, my son can't even fit in this.
One of the few times, or the only time you see me.
If you like it, comment. Say, Scott, we love it. Do it again.
In a manga shirt.
Yeah, my mini-me.
Craigellachie 23. Ooh. So, we've had, years ago, Craigellachie 13.
Right.
I'd heard good things. I think Craigellachie 23 and 17 both I've heard really good things about.
For good reason. We do need to mention this is a redo.
Yeah.
So we filmed a series. This is the last. I know you've heard this on some of the other shows. We filmed it. Audio was green, so it should have been working, but it turns out we think that it wasn't plugged in all the way. So we had no audio. There's a lot of eyebrow raising. There was no Haruka, though. So, I mean, I think already we've improved on the show.
Probably.
Yeah. So, now, we should also say we did not have these before. So that was nice.
Straight.
I think so. That one's got a weird crooked, the way this thing comes in. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just off. It's like... It's off.
All right.
What's up there?
271.
272. This is the dummy stamp. You need to have the dummy stamp.
We did get these are brand new.
These are brand new.
These were a limited edition on Black Friday from Glencairn.
Love them.
They only had 1,000 of them made black.
Unbelievable.
For blind tastings.
Right.
So we bought, you could buy 12 was the max you could order.
Beautiful.
We bought 12 for our, because we'll do blind tastings with 4 or 5 bottles lined up.
Right. So we got at least 8.
Yeah.
And sometimes 10 if we've got a wild card. And people have been calling for more of those.
Now we can't comment on the color other than what's in the bottle. So
that's
you can see it is a little bit darker.
Nor does color really matter.
No.
All right. Scott taught me that on the Peep Monster compass box because I was judgmental and I was like, look at it. It's so pale. This is before I was a Pete head. He's like, shut up. Just try it. And I was like, well, I've never. And then I tried it and I was like, damn. So that goes back to the Peep Monster. Some people have heard the story. Go ahead. What do you got?
No, I was going to say, I picked this bottle up. I thought it was a reasonable price. I found it online.
You sure I didn't pay for this one?
And we went down to Austin to the Bastards Ball, met up with Roy. So I took this, first time I'd opened it, cracked it with Roy and Vin.
Vin was there.
No Nonsense Whiskey the first night.
Right.
And immediately, I didn't know this was sherry influenced, sherry finished. It is. And it's a very apparent.
Your nasal passages are well attuned to sherry.
Yeah, it's on the nose.
That's delicious.
Not overpowering. It's just there is a slight sherry.
Beckons you closer.
It's very nice. Yeah, just the sherry notes, spices.
Yep. There's a lot of spiced raisin. Spiced plum.
But
sweet.
But not like sherry
bomb,
it's not a bomb. Overpowering,
right.
Yeah.
But it draws you in.
A nice wafting.
Yeah, and I've got a little bit of pre-salivation going on.
I didn't catch that.
Even Siri likes it. Wow.
It said Cheryl Man overpowering.
we dig Cheryl Man overpowering.
All right, so first sip, I'm gonna let that one saturate the palate a little bit. This is 46% ABV, 23 years old.
First of all, I want to comment because I'm looking at us in the screen. We look good, but you can see more of my guy. Yours is hidden. Sit up straight. Perfect. Look at that. Look at the hair on that fella. Look at him, the biceps.
That's where I'd have to be to show the same amount of shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Boom. I got a lot more real estate going on over here. Sorry. I just noticed it. I got distracted by us.
Nice, rich caramels, sherry notes, light sherry notes. sherry finishing, fruits, dark fruits.
Do you get a little bit of like sulfur too?
You know, the Craigellachie 23, they used the, and I nailed it on the when we reviewed it, muted, the
worm tubs.
Worm tubs.
Yeah, because they snakes through a little
copper
bit.
condensers.
Right.
And it can add a little bit of a sulfur note to it. I got it on the 13. I don't necessarily get it here.
But I get a little bit of something. It almost tastes like, I mean, in a pleasant way, but a little touch of metallic. Little touch, along with honey and beautiful hay, which is that malted grain note. This is fabulous.
Yes.
I told him when we had the audible air, it means we get to do this again. He goes, I think we took a pretty good hit off the first bottle.
Look at my bottle.
We did. Yeah, we nailed it. That's worth it. You're still sure I didn't buy this one?
This, you know, it actually, not to compare it, but blind, I may lean towards or think this is a Balvenie. It's really got kind of that honey, rich, citrusy shit. I would think, man, it's got to be an older Balvenie sherry finished. Just with the sweetness, the honey, sherry notes. Maybe a little salty, though. Maybe what you're getting is a metallic or an iron, almost salty, maybe salty.
Irony. Irony. Not that kind of irony.
Not that irony. No, it's very nice. Now,
that is good.
I'm going to add a drop of water.
Okay.
I don't want to. This is.
I'll take a drop on this. It's great, though. The honeys here are very nice. It's like a rich honey. And again, I'm digging these. I mean, I know you can't see it, but I'm digging the darkness. Darkness!
The darkness. Comes at
winter. Winter is coming.
And before you know it,
it'll be here.
You've drank too much. That's one thing. Actually, I haven't sat with these at home. I did. We ordered some blue glass copitas. I've been sitting with, and it's hard to see how much you've poured. That's the only thing. Is how much is in there? How much have I poured?
That's a good point. That'd be a good way to sip away the sundae.
You bet. Top that baby off.
Yeah, how much? I only had one glass.
These will work. These are going to be perfect for our blind.
Unbelievable.
Because you can't even...
No, you can't tell nothing. You look in there, it's just a dark chasm.
I can barely see the liquid.
I just see a glint. There's a glint of liquid. That shirt fits you, brother.
It may fit. It does, but then on the other hand, it does not fit.
It's like your personality's finally coming through. You've liberated yourself, sir. You've become liberated.
Very nice dram. Very rich. The age shows.
Good. Good. 92. I like the maltiness here. It's a malty strength. Hay, caramel, honeys. I love that sweet honey. It's like a thick, rich honey, malty goodness in there. Delicious.
What'd you say?
92. Wow.
I was debating 93 or 94.
I think you just topped me. You just got to top me. You're like, I'm going higher.
I hate to just judge it. If the ABV, because I'm going as a 93 and 94, and I thought, well, if the ABV was higher, it's a 94 for sure. I hate to judge it based on that. Judge it on the flavor and the palate and the finish.
Yeah.
And it's all good. It's all delicious.
For a 23-year-old, it's not muted at all.
Yes, if the ABV was higher, it would be better.
What is it again?
Still 46.
Wow, it feels like it's more than that.
Yeah. But anyway, great drams, delicious.
You've got your score 94. Now this is the 2018 Christmas card. So I'm going to show that because the 2019 is over there, which will be going out to our Patreon supporters very soon. That actually is a lot of work for me, and I'll be getting that done. The other thing I do is if you come on and join us in Patreon, I always order extra of the photos, and I send them out until they're gone. This year, I think we were able, I think these 2018 cards lasted until like July, August. So again, if you're a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com, look up Scotch Test Dummies. You can come in and support for as little as $1 a month on up. And the Patreon supporters really help us keep the show going. We've got some extra things we're putting out for our Patreon folks now, just extra thank yous. But you will be getting a Christmas card with 2019. Might I hint that we're on horses?
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
That was long. That was a long spiel.
Sorry.
Two things. $220 is what I found this.
Game in German, by the way. I'm glad you brought up games.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
Let's talk about that.
$220 I found this online for. I think it's a great price for it. It's delicious. It's well worth it. Roy over from Scotland, he was surprised we can still get this for $220 here because it's much higher over there.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we get a better deal, though, in the States.
Good. Delicious. For a 23-year-old in that price range.
That is a good price.
Single malt, sherry influenced, sherry finished.
Very flavorful.
Stellar.
Very flavorful.
And second thing, Scotch got shout out.
Right. Might be the third thing.
This was one
I worked in with people.
I know. So this we had I knew we had talked about. This is one that got muted.
Is he related to our friend Lane Cooley?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe.
Could be.
On our Redbreast 15-year-old review, Dave Cooley says, I'm picking up notes of Nicolas Cage.
Oh.
Big love from Ireland.
Wow.
I was loving Horse Lunig's channel, but you guys are super addictive to watch. Keep it up.
I like the way Cooley talks.
I'm living in Ireland, so if you ever need any footage of anything, let me know.
Love it. Maybe some of those dairy cows.
It's not the mind it comes out of, it's the mouth, or it's not the mouth that comes out of, it's the mind it goes into.
Wow.
That's what Dad always said.
Well, that's good. I think if he had a picture of our coins with a dairy cow in the background, that'd be a neat shot. Called Kerry Gold. That'd be a good shot coming out of Ireland.
Craigellachie 23.
That's good. You pour me some more. Pour some more in there.
Get some of your old granddad back there.
We need to do another Grumpy Dummies.
We do.
Scotch It. You Scotch gods.
Black Glass Glencairn style.
Bam, baby.
Sláinte. Dummies.